don't bulk. Oh, I'm skinny fat at 25% body fat. I need to eat more calories. No, you don't. You already ate the calories. Stop bulking. Coach Greg, in today's video, we got a good one. Got a guy, Goal Guys, in fact, very popular YouTube channel, and his goal is to lose 10 pounds of fat in 50 days. And so in order to do that, I did the math. He has to do 10 pounds, 10 times 3,500 calories per pound, means he has to burn off 35,000 calories in order to lose 10 pounds in 50 days. Divide that by 50 days, and it equals to a 700 calorie deficit on each and every day. And so do I think this is realistic? Yes, I do. And so losing 10 pounds of fat, remember, is fat, not just water weight, in 50 days, it is in fact difficult, but I do believe many people can do it. I would suggest the slower you lose the weight, the better, but 10 pounds in 50 days, certainly realistic to have a 700 calorie deficit per day.
172 pounds. And I genuinely do not understand how I've put on so much weight.
And so looking at his physique, he doesn't appear to have all that much body fat. 172 pounds, but notice he has a belly. And what I really notice that stands out is he has that double chin. He has a significant amount of fat under his chin. And so to me, this guy definitely looks obese. Not morbidly obese, not, oh my God, he's so crazy, so fat. And based on his BMI, he may not actually be obese based on BMI. But what matters more, your height to weight ratio or how much fat you have on his body? And so this, to me, kind of example of what people call skinny fat. He doesn't look in particularly large, but he is in fact overweight. And so I would estimate his body fat likely over 30% body fat. You're thinking, there's no weight that high. But yes, absolutely, he has a significant amount of body fat. I would say over 30% body fat.
I eat pretty healthy. I exercise 2 to 3 times a week. So what am I doing wrong?
And so he says, I have no clue how I gained all this weight. I eat relatively healthy and I exercise 2 to 3 times a week. That's not nearly enough. And remember, if you're eating all healthy food, but you're in a surplus, you're going to gain weight. And so what do I mean by that? If you're only eating chicken, broccoli, and rice, nuts, all the foods you say are healthy, and you're eating too much of that and you're in a surplus, you're going to gain weight. It doesn't matter. The Rock knows it doesn't matter whether the foods comes from licorice or chicken breast. If you're in a surplus, you're going to gain weight. Next, 2 to 3 times a week. That is not a lot of exercise. Think of it. There are 7 days in a week times 24 hours, and you can only dedicate, 2 to 3 times to exercise in any given week. It's not a lot. I, for example, just yesterday did an hour-long bike ride plus warm-up and cool-down, hour and 15 minutes on the bike. Then I went to yoga class. Think of how much exercise I'm doing. And that is a typical day for me. A slow day for me, I'm training about for an hour. On a harder day, sometimes 2 or even 3 hours. So is it no wonder why I'm lean? And so the more time you dedicate to this, the more you care about and are proactive with your health, the easier it's going to be to lose weight.
I'm aiming for a daily calorie goal of just 1,900 calories. And as crazy as it is to say, I actually think my current diet is pretty healthy.
And so nothing wrong with that. He's going to eat 1,900 calories a day. And so that means all he has to do is expend 2,600 calories a day, which should not be all that difficult. And he'll be in a net deficit of 700 calories. That will result in him losing 10 pounds of fat within the 50 days.
Even on day 1, it's pretty tough.
And the first thing he does wrong is he starts out workout 1 too hard.
That was vicious. The bar that I'm trying to beat each time we do an interval, that thing plays with your brain.
He's saying how difficult he is. He's dying. He looks like he's training harder than last time. He's doing intervals. Is that really how you should start an exercise program? I don't think so. Zone 2 cardio. Easy, steady state cardio. Not Grandma Josephine going for a walk with your grandma cardio, but something that's at a comfortable pace. If you're so exhausted that you're sitting down, you can hardly stand up, you went too hard. There's something known as progressive overload. When you first begin an exercise program, you go easy. Over the course of weeks, months, and or years, you can slowly increase the time or the intensity. You don't start off on day 1 with some lofty goal. I'm going to do 2,000 skips. If you're not used to skipping, do you know how sore you're going to be? You wake up the next day feeling like you got ran over by a truck, you get demotivated, and you don't even train. You go easy. You take your time. He could have literally gone for a 30-minute walk. Would that have been difficult? I know for the next 50 days, I'm going to go for a 30-minute walk every single day. That's all he would have had to do to achieve his goals. He doesn't have to go all out skipping rope, going crazy intense, and doing harder than last time workouts. Go easy. And so seeing as it's New Year's resolution times, please, this year, please, I beg you, don't go too hard on day one.
That was crazy. Ow. Oh my God.
What was that?
My calf just like seized up.
And so on day one, I shouldn't be hearing things like crazy, oh my God, what just happened? Oh, I'm injured. This shouldn't happen. I should be hearing things like, wow, that was fun. I got a good sweat on. I can't wait to do it again. Did you like that workout as much as me? Let's go again tomorrow.
I head over to get my day 1 body scan. This is going to show me how much of what I lose during this challenge is actually body fat.
I just got my DEXA scan numbers back and holy sh**. It came in as 36% body fat. 36!
And so the first thing I want to comment on a DEXA scan is it's a guess. It's an educated guess, but it's easily off by up to 15%. The MRI is in fact the only golden standard for body fat testing. Everything else, it's a guess. It could be off. And so he might be 36% body fat. He might be 30% body fat. He might be 40% body fat. It's a guess. But the bottom line is he needs to lose fat. He's not in shape. He's not healthy. And he certainly will be a lot better if he drops 10 pounds of fat. And so what may shock you is that his lean body mass, it's approaching 110 pounds. And if you were to have, for example, an ideal body fat percentage for man, roughly 15%, he would literally be weighing close to 125 pounds, 130 max. And so you're thinking, oh my God, there's no way that's healthy, 130 pounds. It actually is. And so most people, most men, they assume if you're not 200 pounds, you're not a real man. Most men at 200 pounds are either overweight or on steroids or very tall. And so if you're of an average height and you don't have a lot of muscle, 130 pounds, perfectly healthy.
I'm going to try to tackle my workouts first thing each morning. And to make sure I'm pushing myself, I'm setting the goal of passing 2,000 jumps in a single workout.
There it is. Day one, a lofty goal, 2,000 skips. He gets to 1,600, had to call it quits. Why are we setting ourselves up for failure? Why are we going so hard? Take your time. Skipping rope is very difficult. You don't need to have lofty goals. You shouldn't be thinking, oh my God, I can't do this. It's so hard, getting sore. Please be careful. Go easy.
I'm out here fighting for my life every workout, trying to beat stupid white bar. This is so hard.
Should every workout be fighting for your life? In comparison, imagine Coach Greg training you. Wow, this was fun. I can't wait to do it again. Option B, I'm fighting for my life. We're progressive overloading. Imagine he had started with day one doing 500 skips. And what else could he have done? A 15-minute walk. 500 skips and a 15-minute walk. If you're not sore, day number 2 is 550 skips, perhaps 600. And slowly over the course of days, weeks, months, whatever, you work your way up to 2,000, 3,000, etc. And consider this, when you first start skipping, your form is not very good. It's difficult to get those skips in. But as you begin to skip better, each skip is significantly easier. And so somebody could do, in fact, 1,000 skips and burn more calories than somebody who does 2,000 skips. Why? Because they're jumping higher on each skip. It's taking longer. They're putting in more effort. And so you can't just judge a workout by how many skips you did. There are better metrics to consider than that.
This box says 140 calories per cup. Here I am thinking this bowl is 140 calories when it's actually 3 times that much, let alone the milk. I haven't even accounted for the milk.
Please, this is why I tell people when you first start dieting, track all the calories that you're eating. You have no idea about portion sizes, how many calories are in the various foods that you're eating. And so he poured himself a bowl of cereal. He thought it was only 140 calories, but once he measured it by weighing it, remember, grams more accurate than cups, it was 3 times heavier and so 3 times more calories. That's 420 calories compared to 140. And so perhaps you were eating 3 bowls every morning thinking, wow, it's only 420 calories. But you soon realize that it's 420 times 3. You might have been consuming over 1,200 1,100 calories each and every morning and thinking you were on a weight loss diet eating only 400 calories. And so when people say, oh, I was on a diet, I didn't lose weight, calories in, calories out doesn't work. Does it not actually work, or do you not actually know how to track your calories? Pretty sure in this universe, it's calories in, calories out. And so if you're not losing weight, you need to either eat less, as in fewer calories, or burn more of them off.
All of this has been pretty easy because I haven't actually had to change that much from my regular life. If I don't know where I was going wrong before, then what's stopping me from falling right back into that same bad habit, whatever that bad habit was?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you get my freaking cookbook, all you're gonna have to do is freaking eat some meals from the cookbook. It's automatically being lower in calories. Whatever foods that you're eating right now, burgers, fries, lasagnas, wraps, you name it, perhaps it's ice cream, cakes, desserts, cheesecake, whatever, you make the recipes in here and they're gonna have approximately 50% of the calories of the meals that you're usually eating. And so you can eat the exact same diet. You don't change anything. You're eating all the same foods. But you're going to be in a deficit because you're eating lower calorie dense foods. Remember, these are higher in protein, so you're going to build muscle, lots of fiber, which is going to be healthy. And so how can you not consider getting Cookbook 3.0? Remember, I've sold close to 100,000, not 100 copies, close to 100,000 copies. Millions of people have been following my recipes. Millions of people been losing weight. And so what are you waiting for? And we have several different cookbooks to choose from, as well as you can get it in a PDF form. Please head over to my website, and if you don't understand exactly how to lose weight, consider getting my Circle Diet book, My Life's Work, How to Lose Weight, Keep It Off for the Rest of your life. Very simple. I was a school teacher. This you can read in 6 hours. You understand this material. You'll know almost more than anyone on YouTube. Please click the link in the description. Code Greg, 10% off. Back to the video.
You were doing like a bulking video, and I feel like the bulking video happened, but the muscle video never happened. So you bulked without the muscle. That's what I saw happening.
And so I'm not aware of this. I'm just watching this for the first time now. She said, oh, remember when you did that bulking video? That's what happened. So how many times have I told people not to bulk? He's 36% body fat on the DEXA, 30% plus on my laser eyes. And so why would he have bulked? If you're over 20% body fat, you've already bulked. Don't bulk. Oh, I'm skinny fat at 25% body fat. I need to eat more calories. No, you don't. You already ate the calories. Stop bulking.
After a thorough roasting from my friends and family, I still don't have any clear ideas as to what was causing me to put on weight before this.
You never called Coach Greg. Coach Greg, I want to know why I'm 36% body fat and 172 pounds. You're in a calorie surplus. Thank you. Bye. That's it. That's the only answer that matters. Nothing else explains anything. You're eating more calories than you burn off. That is why you're obese. If you eat fewer calories or burn more of them off and you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. It's really that simple. Millions of people, if you could watch this video, it'd be so simple. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be in a deficit. That's all you have to do. Whether it's through exercise or eating fewer calories, that is the key to losing weight.
So it has been like 2 weeks since I have had any break from my diet, and I am craving some snacks.
And so he's craving some snacks. You know, he could pick up a box of Seco protein bars from Harder Than Last Time. Code Greg, 10% off. Do you know how filling this is, how much protein is, how much it's going to keep you from overeating? And did you see him pick up the popcorn? Notice it wasn't Smart Pop popcorn. It's going to have way more fat and calories. And you see he's grabbing a massive dark chocolate bar. Oh, it's dark chocolate. It won't matter. Dark chocolate is the same calories as regular chocolate. It's calories in, calories out. So just because it's healthier doesn't mean it's going to help you to lose weight. What's next? You're going to grab a bunch of nuts or almond butter? Oh, it's healthy fats. Yeah, but it's healthy, a lot of calories. And so if you're in a surplus, you're not losing weight. Use your brains, people. Did I see him grab a bottle of wine? Are we serious right now?
These snacks are pretty much the only staple of my old diet that I haven't tracked yet. 3 squares of dark chocolate, half a bag of popcorn, and 1 glass of wine.
Did he seriously just say that he's drinking a glass of wine, a bag of popcorn, and chocolate every day, not tracking those calories? On a 1,900 calorie diet, you're drinking a glass of wine every day and dark chocolate and fatty popcorn? At least choose the Smart Pop, at least have the Seco bar. If you're drinking wine, I mean, the calories are adding up. I mean, I know you have to have balance, and it's not that you can't have wine, but it's not healthy. And remember, they used to say 1 glass of wine was okay, but did you know that the World Health Organization, the WHO, has recently said that, hey, it's a level 1 carcinogenic. That means it's bad for you. It can cause cancer and other problems. Level 1. In comparison, aspartame way down on the list. Alcohol, way bad. We know it's bad for sure. Aspartame, maybe down the road, maybe. Alcohol for sure bad. And so if you're saying, oh, I can't drink a Diet Pop, got aspartame, and you're drinking alcohol, don't friggin' tell me that. And so if you're thinking, oh, I can't have that Diet Pop aspartame, and you're consuming alcohol, then you're being a little hypocritical now, aren't you? And so you're really trying to tell me right now that he wasn't tracking the 660 calories of snacks? Oh, I don't count the calories in the snacks. I eat a 1,900 calorie diet. I'm not going to count the alcohol. Yeah, I drink 1 pint a day. I'm on a 1,900 calorie diet. I don't count the foods I consume in liquid form. Yeah, and so that bottle of wine, it doesn't count. That glass of pop, yeah, I don't count that. That Starbucks latte, nope, I'm not counting it. Really?
660 calories. I thought I was going to be closer to 300.
How could you not have looked? Like, is this bullshit? We're 7 minutes and 20 seconds of video. He really didn't track it. He weighed the cereal. It was 3 times more calories than he thought. He didn't think to weigh the wine. Oh, let me look up wine. I'm drinking wine. Let me type this in my Fitness Pal. Let me do something. Oh, 5 ounces of wine. This kind has this many calories. How did you not look? How did you not look on the bag of popcorn? Oh, let's weigh how much popcorn I'm eating. How did you not look up how many calories were in 3 squares of dark chocolate? How could you not?
I want to get through this as fast as I can. So right out the gate, I'm going all out.
It's called pacing yourself. Like in grade primary, when I taught physical education, I taught people how to pace themselves to go through longer bouts of cardio. I said, the one thing you don't do is go all out at the start. Don't go all out when you start your exercise. Pace yourself. Save it for the end. If you have energy at the end, by all means, give her.
We are zen. This is easy. Just like a bit of a tweak in my calf. Are we all good? I'm at 450 calories in 34 minutes. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Rather than doing HIIT cardio where you skip all out for 20 seconds and then you sit down and you skip all out again, go steady state. Take your time. You know what would be better than skipping would be going for a fast walk or perhaps going for a slow jog. Something you can continuously do for the long haul. If you're going for 35 minutes and you're sitting on your ass and you're exhausted and you have to burn off 660 calories, you're going too hard. You're not going to recover. You're going to overtrain. It's going to be hard to build muscle.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Basketball?
There you have it. He switched sports. Something more realistic. He's dribbling the ball. He's running around, shooting hoops, having fun. And so why not choose a form of cardio that you actually enjoy? Does it look like he loves skipping? I certainly don't see a man who loves skipping. I see a man that perhaps can do it for 50 days for a challenge for YouTube, but do you really think he's going to be skipping every day for the rest of his life? I don't think so.
Over the last 50 days, I lost 9.3 pounds of body fat, but I also gained 1.8 pounds of muscle, bringing my total body fat down from 36.5% to 32.4%. And what's crazy is that
Now, I'm shocked at this. At the end of the result, you see his face, he's delighted. I thought he was going to say, I lost 15 pounds of fat. I thought he lost more than he expected. He lost 9.3 pounds of fat, so he didn't even reach his goal. He went from 36% body fat to 32% body fat, and so he still has a number of pounds to lose. But he's excited, and so I'm excited for him. So long as he's able to continue on this journey, remember, the slower you lose weight, the better. I never said he had to lose 10 pounds in 50 days. He did. I tell people the slower you lose weight, the better. To me, 1 pound a week, fantastic. 50 days, about 7 weeks, 7 pounds. To me, that would be a great goal. He lost 9 pounds. So remember, if his goal is to lose 1 pound a week, he would have needed to lose 7 pounds. He would have found out he lost 9. Wow, I did better than I expected. And so to me, it's not better to have lofty goals. Shoot to the stars, and if you reach the moon, you'll be happy anyway. No, shoot for the moon and reach the moon. And if you happen to go to the stars after, by all means, that's great. That is my attitude. And so please set realistic goals. Start easy. Go and do the exercises that you enjoy, that you will continue doing for the rest of your life. Now, if your goal is to lose weight, my number one supplement above anything, it's GO2 Max. The main ingredient, NMN, shown in double-blind, placebo-controlled human studies to make a dramatic improvement in your cardiovascular endurance, your ability to burn calories. And so if you're doing a lot of cardio, lifting weights, trying to recover, please give GO2 Max a try. And remember, in these studies, it worked in both couch videos, people that aren't even exercising, and elite athletes. And so it worked for everyone. Interested in this? Code Greg, 10% off. Click the link in the description. Subscribe, click the bell button, like this video if you liked it. Please add a comment. Also, watch those two bloops. And of course, the cookbooks, the Circle Diet Book, the clothing line, coaching plans by me and my team. And if you want a free diet and training program to get you well on your way, it's free on my website. You can head over there right now. Also, don't forget to become a newsletter subscriber. And until next time, I am out.